guys, what's up? It's Ximena. Welcome back to my channel. Wow, it has been a minute since I have made a YouTube video, but I've just been really busy with school. I'm currently trying to transfer to UCLA, so I need to, be on my top game for school if I want to transfer there. But I just thought I'd share that with you. It's not because I don't want to do YouTube videos, but it's because I really want to transfer to UCLA. It's my dream school. So yeah, today's video is a really exciting video because it is a what is on my iPhone X, and I am just so excited and blown away that I was actually able to get my hands on this, because I went from Apple Store to Apple Store to calling each Apple Store around my area, and none of them had this phone. But luckily I was able to order it online, and somehow one Apple Store that's like really far away from me, it's like probably an hour away from my house. It's not that far, it's just that the traffic is just what makes it bad. But I was able to get my hands on it, and I'm really excited to show you guys the apps I have on my phone. I mean, the apps are not really that exciting, but I always do a what's on my iPhone whenever I get my hands on a new iPhone, and I'm just really grateful. I just want to show you guys all the apps. If you guys want to see previous what's on my iPhone videos that I've made, I will link them in the description box so you guys can check them out. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started with this video, I just wanted to introduce you guys to a very special guest we have here with us today. It's Mochi. Say hi, Mochi. Hi. She looks like a wild dog right now, but she's the cutest. She is so lovable, and like, how Mochi, you're so lovable. Do you love me? I love you. Like Mochi, say hi to the viewers. Yeah, I'm just doing this because my mom told me to, but like, see you later. First, before I actually dive into the apps, I want to show you guys what my phone looks like. A lot of people might have that question. So it's just the iPhone X, 256 gigabytes in space gray, and I've only had one space gray phone. All the other phones have been silver, rose gold, or white. So this time I chose to go with all black finish, space gray finish. If you have an iPhone X, let me know what color you got your hands on. Sometimes people get a certain color because it's the only one that's left, or sometimes they like the space gray better, or they like the gray one apparently, or silver one. Although it looks white to me, like it doesn't look silver. But yeah, let me know what color you guys got, if you guys got your hands on the iPhone X. And right now it just has a pink fuchsia sort of color case that I got from the Apple Store. The lock screen that I have on right now is one of them that comes with the actual phone. I just thought it was really pretty. It's like some sort of plant or flower. It looks like a Christmas tree, like a really pretty Christmas tree to me. And I just love pink and purple, my two favorite colors, which is, it's like the sweater literally explains it, although it's like purple and red, or like a really dark pink. But yeah, let's unlock my phone. So this has face recognition unlock, Face ID, that's what it's called. So I just swipe up, I look at it, I swipe up, and it brings me to all of my apps. And a really cool thing about this phone is that you, or like the iOS, is that you can actually record your phone on like your phone. Like you don't have to connect it to a computer to be able to record it like I used to do it before with all my other what's on my iPhones. What you see here is because it's being charged right now with my Mophie, because it's literally gonna die. So a lot of the apps that I have are very similar to my previous what's on my iPhone ones, but I thought that I would still show you guys anyway in case you're new and haven't subscribed already. So the first window that I have is just my basic apps like clock, camera, calendars, notes, all of that jazz. I think I only have two apps that are not actually like stock apps from the phone, which is Google Photos, which is really great to save photos. It has unlimited space, or at least that's what it claims to have. It also saves videos as well, so that's really cool. And I also have Google Maps because I love it way better than Apple Maps or just Maps. I just like it better personally. Next, I have a folder all the way at the bottom with extras, which are just apps that I don't really use, but I use them like sometimes for school or like the newsstand, you know, to keep updated with the latest news, FaceTime, clips, and files, which I haven't really opened, to be honest. All the way at the bottom, I have my most used apps like Safari, phone, messages, and Spotify. I love Spotify, guys. It is my go-to. I don't use Apple Music. I'm kind of trying to use Apple Music because Spotify doesn't have some apps Apple Music has. So, but for some reason it's not working. On my next window, when I swipe to the left, I have, first of all my social medias. I have Instagram. If you aren't following me on Instagram, I will link it down below, but I rarely post this semester. Like, I didn't really post that much because, like I said, I was really busy with school. Next, I also have Bumble. Now, for the people that know me and are watching this video, might be like, Ximena, like, why do you have a Bumble? Like, you have a boyfriend. But Bumble isn't just for dates. You can also make friends on Bumble. There's an actual like Bumble BFFF or BFF or B, yeah. And there's also Bumble Biz. So there's the Bumble Dating, the Bumble BFFF, and Bumble Biz. And I use the Bumble Biz because you can basically connect with creators and people around your community that you know, work in different areas. It's a very good way to socialize and network with other people. Like, if you're a photographer and you're looking for models, you can go on Bumble Biz and say, hey, you make a profile with Facebook and you're like, I'm a photographer, I'm looking for models for a project, let's collaborate. I have Snapchat, which I love to use. I love to snap people, like my friends and stuff like that. If you guys aren't following me on Snapchat, I will leave my Snapchat logo up in here so you guys can scan it and it will be good to go. I also have WhatsApp, and I use that mainly to communicate with my family that doesn't live here in the US, so that's like the easiest way to communicate with them. I also have Twitter, which I rarely use. I don't really use Twitter a lot. Like, I don't have a large enough following on Twitter for me to actually want to post stuff on Twitter. So if you guys want to follow me, I will try to make my Twitter more interesting. I will leave all of my handles down in the description box. And I also have Tumblr, which I don't really use. I only use it for wallpapers, but recently there hasn't been any really good wallpapers on Tumblr. But I will also link this Tumblr that I'm currently using on my phone on the description box so you guys can check it out if you guys want to get like see what I've like reblogged. And I also have Uber because it's a very great way to get around LA, especially because LA is so crowded. Sometimes you don't feel like driving or taking the bus, so Uber is the way to go, or Lyft. Next, I have Pinterest. Pinterest is a lifesaver, guys. It helps me whenever I make YouTube videos, get ideas, or get ideas for like Instagram pictures, and also for my photography class, because it has really good photography tips, and you can find like recipes and all that kind of stuff on Pinterest. I also have my AT&T app because it's the way I pay my AT&T bill. I also have a Canvas app, which is for my college. It's what I use in school to check my grades, turn in homework, all of that jazz. I also have this folder that says shop on it. I have Let Go, and Let Go is a place where you can buy or sell used or new items or just broken items. People sell all kinds of stuff here, like clothes, electronics, phone cases, phones, all of that stuff. And it's basically the community around your living. Like, the most I think it goes to is like 50 miles from where you live. Next, I also have Yelp. If you don't know what Yelp is, which I think pretty much everyone knows, it's an app where you can look reviews of places like food or like businesses and all of that stuff. Also a lifesaver. If you don't know what Postmates is, it's basically a food delivery app, and you can order basically from anywhere around your city if Postmates exists in your city. In LA, Postmates is really huge. Postmates is very, very active. A lot of people order it whenever they want to get lunch, or whenever they're running late, or want to get their morning coffee, or came home or want to get breakfast. So I order Postmates once in a while whenever I'm running late. And next I have Sephora because I love buying makeup. Makeup is like essential for me. You can shop on the Sephora app and check your points if you're a VIP member. Next I have Urban Outfitters, and it's basically the same thing as Sephora. You can shop items there and you can look at their latest trends and all of that stuff. I love Urban Outfitters. This sweater is from Urban Outfitters and I went like crazy to look for it. So the app helped me to find and to order this sweater. The next folder I have is my social app, and I just have Messenger and Facebook, which are closed, are not open to the public. They're just like between my family and close friends. And I also have YouTube Studio, which is an app where I can look at my YouTube analytics and see like what kind of videos how people are finding my channel, if like how long they're actually staying and watching my video. I also have a Rainbow Key, I think, keyboard, that's what it's called. You can basically get a keyboard designed from them and use it on your phone. It's really, really cool. I will show you guys an example. So I made this one with my puppy Mochi, and she is basically my keyboard. So let's go on Notes, for example. And if you click on the little world thing, once you've installed the keyboard, you click on Rainbow Key, and there, Mochi is now on my keyboard, and I can just type, you know, whatever, and she'll be there. And then you can change it back to your regular keyboard. It doesn't really matter. The next folder I have is my entertainment folder. I have the CW for Riverdale. I live for Riverdale. It's really, really good. Next is also Hulu, which is another app like Netflix to watch shows that come out on TV, but only certain shows depending on what shows have a contract with Hulu. I also have Netflix for those Netflix and chill days, and YouTube because I love to watch YouTube. Next I have my finance folder, and this is the folder where like I make my money. You know, this is the money folder, you know. First I have the Fleet app, and the Fleet app is an app for people who work for Postmates. I work for Postmates sometimes as a courier, so I take food to people's houses whenever I need, you know, that extra money, that extra cash. Then I have my bank app, and Indeed Jobs is another app in which you can get side gigs. I also have Credit Karma because when you're adulting, credit is essential, and Credit Karma is free. You can check your credit and it won't hurt your credit score, and it's safe. My last window, I have all my photography essentials except for Shazam. Obviously, I have ViscoCam. ViscoCam I love. Like, this is one of the photos I took for my photography class, and I have almost all of the filters. Not all of them, but almost all of them. And you can edit with raw files, which if you are really into photography, then you'll know what that is. It works with raw files, which is amazing. I also have Shazam because it's crucial whenever, you know, you're on the radio listening to a song, or at a restaurant and like a song, and you can just basically scan it and it will look for the music. My last apps are Photoshop Mix and Photoshop Express. On these apps, you can basically manipulate photos to a certain extent, and I use it because of my photography class or whenever I want to edit an Instagram photo. It's free to use, but if you have Photoshop, like you're actually paying for Adobe Photoshop, then you can upload all of your files from your phone to the Photoshop Adobe Cloud, and you can edit on your computer or on your phone, which is really great because when I'm on the go, I will edit on these apps, and then whenever I get home, I pull them up on the computer via the Adobe Cloud, and I'm able to edit them. And that is basically all of the what's on my iPhone video. But if you guys want me to do like a review of it, let me know down below. Let me know what kinds of videos you guys want to see on my channel. I am going to have like a whole month open where I don't have school, and I can make like a lot of YouTube videos. So let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs up this video, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!
I got no rules, I count 'em.